Friends? Okay. So, on this side, representing people of a more liberal nature, we've got Graham Olson, Michael LaVolpe, and Kate Calder. The Republicans, on this side, we've got Nathan Nottingham, Allison Miller, and Mohammed Ali Hassan. All right. Yeah. In Iraq, should we stay or should we go, and why?
Stay.
Okay, by the way, I really liked the way Ali originally phrased this. Should we continue to pursue victory or pull out?
Okay. Victory!
Yeah, I edited that one myself, all by myself.
Victory!
Okay, for real. Republicans, this is you.
Oh, that's the last slide. We're just going to roll with it though, because I would like everyone to realize that regardless of your opinion, I don't think we're going to change anyone's opinion tonight, but regardless of it, we do have a lot of troops over there. And a lot of them don't hear from home often enough. The USO runs a great program. I took advantage of it while I was in the Marine Corps. And there's some other folks right there. I think if you've ever spent 20 bucks on a Carrie Underwood CD or Robin Williams CD, you've already spent enough to send a care package. So my thoughts on the Iraq War is we have to be very conscious of what we're leaving there, regardless of how we came into the conflict and your feelings on that. Right now we need to be very, very conscious of what we would leave if we were to pull out prematurely. What we're going to have, or what will happen, is that there's a lot of foreign fighters that have moved into the country looking to drive instability into the government. If they're able to succeed in doing that, even more than they have, which has been a considerable effort, a civil war would tear the country apart and be even worse for the civilians over there.
What about the dead?
The dead, there's been a lot of dead, there's no denying that.
Oh, Jerry.
And I don't know that there wouldn't be more. Of course there would. There's going to be a lot more people die. But their sacrifices on our side, on the side of the Iraqi security forces, cannot be forgotten. And I don't think that it's going to end peacefully if we were to just simply withdraw.
And by the way, Nate is a former Marine. He just got back from duty, and I just wanted, regardless of your opinion on it, I just want everybody to say thank you to him.
Thank you. The left.
I would first like to say thanks, Nate, on behalf of our country. I really appreciate what you guys did. I didn't agree with sending you over there initially, but I have a lot of respect for the people that have had to go over. I think the real issue right now is we have to ask ourselves, will Iraq actually get worse if we leave and end up in a worse civil war, or will they not? Will they actually pull themselves together and realize that they have to stop the violence and they have to somehow form a government? I think the biggest problem right now is that the Americans, despite, I think, having the best intentions, are seen as an invading force. And as long as you're seen as an invader by a country, they want you out. They don't care what you're offering them, what you're promising them. They just want you out of their country. We went into a sovereign nation and we took out their leader and ended up killing him. And we are the country that assigned who the judges were. We were the country that assigned the prosecutors. That doesn't look very good in their situation. So I think that if you feel that if we pulled out, would they just pull it all together? Then yes, we should just bring the troops home, because they're really just in harm's way. And I think the latest poll was 93% of Iraqis, this is the one thing they universally agree on, is they want Americans to leave. And that, when you're facing that kind of overwhelming sentiment in a country, I don't think your being there is necessarily helping them to bridge the divide that's happened between the three communities, being the Kurds, the Sunnis, and the Shias. And also, right now, there's a conference going on in Oslo where you've got people from Northern Ireland and you've got people from South Africa working with the Shias and the Sunnis and saying, we've gone through a similar situation where we had some serious bloodshed, and this is how we got through it, and they're trying to help those two sides come together. And I think that may be a more effective way to get those sides to come together.
Thank you. Rebuttal?
Okay, I'd have to agree that the Iraqis do want us to leave their country. There's no doubt about that. And I want us out of their country too. But we cannot do that until they have a means with which to protect themselves from foreign interests. They have a worse illegal immigration problem than we do, believe that or not, because their immigrants are trying to bring their government down. Until they are able to defend themselves from that and also have a viable police force so that they can defend each other in their sectarian violence, there's no way that we're going to be able to leave a better country.
Very good.
Closing.
My question is it our responsibility to leave a better country there? I mean, it goes back to what Michael said. We invaded them. We took down their government, and we gave them a government that they didn't want. They may have voted for it, but I personally don't agree that they want it. I think that we should leave, and I think we should leave slowly and working with their troops to make it the smoothest way possible. That way everyone we make it as bloodless as possible.
But, okay, and I just quickly wanted to, I mean, back to the way he originally worded the question, I mean, should we continue to try and attain victory? I don't think victory at this point is like attainable in our historical and traditional sense of the word. And also what troubles me is that we have our troops over there, and I don't believe that the administration really has any idea what they consider victory to be, and their motivation for going in there has changed about every 3 weeks anyway. It goes from WMDs, it goes to liberating them, it goes to the Al-Qaeda connection, it goes to, it's just, I don't know. So, I mean, that's what really troubles me about having our soldiers over there while the government tries to figure it out still exactly what they're trying to do.
Graham, Kate, thank you. Closing on that topic.
And as we've said before, I don't think we're going to change anybody's opinion tonight. I think one thing we all need to keep in mind, though, is that we're not looking at full withdrawal from Iraq. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care how slowly you think we should withdraw or how quickly you think we should withdraw. We're going to be there. We still have forces all across this earth from wars that we fought in the past. We're still in South Korea. We're still in Germany. We're there for a reason, and we're going to be in Iraq for a reason too. I think that what we need to focus on is how to make it safer for our troops and not just throw our arms up in the air and say they all need to come home now.
I agree.
Thank you.